Running has nothing to do with running. I didn't know that as I ran as a child. I just felt it. But when I restarted running, age 27, I understood it deeply, and now more than ever. Distance running, especially the marathon, especially ultras, has almost nothing to do with talent, with pace, with times, with finish lines. And certainly nothing to do with medals. It's a display of character. It shows who you really are when no one is looking, and that is the definition of character. And because 99.9% of the work is done alone, you're waking up early in the morning, or like me, you're running in the hottest part of the day because that's the most difficult, you're getting it done whether you feel like it or not. Your finish time is irrelevant. I train athletes that are aiming for 2:20 for the marathon, and I train athletes that are aiming for 5 hours for the marathon. If we're judging success by the distance you travel from where you started to where you get to, some of the guys that I train who are running 3:30 now for the marathon are the most successful. But what matters and what running really is everything you're building underneath. And for me, that is why running is so important. It's such a perfect mirror for life. It's the perfect metaphor for life because you're able to put on display in a very physical, physiological way, which of course you're improving at the same time, but you're able to put on display in running your work ethic, your mentality, your resilience, your discipline and your patience, your appreciation for delayed gratification. You're not going to be great immediately. It's going to take lots of failing. So you get very comfortable with failing being a part of the process. You also learn the easy way, or you learn the hard way that you must trust in the process. It's an ongoing journey of continuous self-improvement. And the longer that journey lasts, the bigger the transformation. This isn't about becoming the best possible runner that you can be. That will happen as a byproduct. It's about becoming somebody who you truly respect. For want of a better phrase, the best version of yourself. And not only is running the perfect mirror for life and the perfect metaphor for life, it is also the perfect training for life. And everything that we accumulate, all of those skills, discipline, work ethic, positive attitude, getting it done despite not wanting to or not feeling it, but it's happening because that's who we are. That is not just a reflection of life. It's you training for life because it will have a massive knock-on, a massive ripple effect across the rest of your life. I have a friend who's searching for meaning, and I can see it so clearly. He's gonna pay somebody thousands of dollars to put him on top of Everest, and I'm trying to talk him out of it. He's successful in every aspect of his life. He's a great father, he's a great husband, he's a great businessman, he's got a brilliant view of the world, he's a good human being. But something is missing, and I've told him that, and I've told him that I'm worried about him. The stats around middle-aged men who buy, all of a sudden they've got the money and they're able to buy that big motorcycle. The stats around those men not having the skill or the ability and the experience and killing themselves on big, powerful motorbikes is absolutely insane. I don't want my friend to become another statistic when he could find that very meaning at 9 o'clock on a Saturday morning at Parkrun, and for free. And I'm talking about real meaning. I'm not talking about showing up at base camp 6 weeks before, acclimatizing, and then following a rope, getting to the top, getting the picture done, and then coming down, unless there are curveballs. I'm talking about meaning in terms of continuous self-improvement towards reaching your potential in something as simple as a 5K time trial. Because it's not about what the activity is. It's about the 99.9% that nobody is ever gonna see. And that time, by the way, is you spent alone in your own thoughts, really getting to know yourself. Your finish time won't matter. Right now it does matter because it's something that you've not yet achieved. So whether that's sub 20 minutes for 5K or sub 3 hours for the marathon, you will sit there reflecting on having achieved that moonshot in just the same way that I did. I had 6 goals setting out, and each of them took me 8 to 10 years. Still, it's an ongoing process. But 2 of the big ones that I eventually achieved, and we're literally talking 10, 11 years, I sat there with this realization. Okay, what am I feeling? This was meant to be the happiness, they would call it. That's the destination, happiness or fulfillment or something that is a different state to what you are feeling currently as you're working towards it. And it doesn't matter how big or small the goal is. It's your goal and it matters so much to you. And so I'm sat there having achieved one of my 6 lifetime goals, And I thought it was gonna be an all-out party for the next 6 months. There was no celebration, there was no elation. It was just an internal dialogue of what's going on, what is this confusion? It's not disappointment because you've done the job that you promised yourself that you would do many months or many years ago from now. All I wanted to do is try to make sense of that. So I escaped the crowds and all the congratulations. I sat alone in my hotel room. I don't drink, but I sat alone with a glass of whiskey because I wanted to talk it through with my nan who had passed, my best friend who had passed 10 years before. And what I realized in that moment, and it's been 2 or 3 times that I've had this same realization, and it's pretty crazy that it takes something as big as that for you to finally realize what is actually going on, is that you had this goal. You worked 10 to 15 years, you put yourself in a place where you had a chance, and on the day you were better than everybody else and you made it happen. What you realize is such a beautiful realization, is that you already won when you committed to the goal 10, 15 years ago. You had already won before stepping on the start line. That was just a celebration of all the hard work in the last months, years, decades. And in fact, what we are searching for is present in every single step that we take towards the goal that we have, whether it's 5K, a marathon, ultramarathon, or climbing a mountain. The relentless process of putting one step in front of the other for years, decades, especially on the days that you don't feel like it, and building the character that you have now become. And what you think you have to show for it is the Berlin Marathon medal, or the World Majors Marathon, or all of a sudden it says 19 something on the Parkrun website. You've got something so much bigger than that. You've got somebody who can take on the world. You've got somebody who's invincible, who you give him any task, he's gonna break it down, he's gonna make it happen. It is just a matter of time. And in this case, it was just a matter of time, training, and understanding the realization that the journey is the reward. We hear it all the time. If you get airlifted to base camp 6 weeks before and summit Everest, hopefully come down, the journey is what? And that's why it is so unfulfilling for people. Listen to the stories of the astronauts that went to the moon, that went into space. That was 0.0001% of the population that actually did that. What was life like after for them? You can read the accounts. On one day, on one celebration of all the hard work that you've put in, you are victorious in your own right. It doesn't matter whether you won a race or whether you broke 5 hours for the marathon. You have won your race. But one of the first things you realize is it was nothing about that day. It was everything about the person you've become along the way. And the funny thing is, we all know the quotes off by heart. We all know the Rocky quote. It's not how hard you can hit, it's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. We all know that quote, not because it rolls off the tongue well, but because it is deeply true, yet few understand it. It's not the wins, it never is. Because if the goal is building a better human being than we currently are, a better character, we know that the day that we fail miserably, but you know, and I knew that I had my hat in the ring, I went for it anyway, I gave everything I had, it didn't work, I got up the next day, that afternoon in fact, started again. Okay, more experience, more fire in the belly. And that is a key point, more fire in the belly. If you fall apart at 35K, 22 miles in the marathon, you've got 7K or 4 miles to really think about who you are in that moment. And it is beautiful. How much more are you going to learn about yourself in those minutes, maybe hours, then all the stars aligning and you getting that great result in perfect conditions, and finally running an arbitrary number for an arbitrary distance? You're not building a marathon runner. You're not building a distance runner. You're building character. You're building a better human being. And that is going to have a monumental effect on every aspect of your life. From how you make your bed in the morning and the standard that you set for the day, to how you spend your best energy and your best hours first thing in the morning, to how you react in situations where everybody else freezes because they've not been through physical, physiological, and mental training like you have for years and decades. It has nothing to do with finish times. It has everything to do with what you find deep down in your heart. And most importantly, that real person, that improved human being, that improved character you're able to bring out.